So what is up, guys? It looks like Eradicator was revealed yesterday, and we are going over them in this premiere video today. So without further ado, let's get this started. So as we all know, we saw Tempest make his way. Limit Break 4, Counterblast 3. Like I said, they're just going to kill like the name thing in general for Zero's format. Counterblast 3, retire all, including yours, rear guards. During your turn, this unit gets 2,000 power for each open circle. So obviously, counting your opponent's field, that's already 10,000. And maybe count a little bit of yours can equal maybe 14, depending on how you set it up. But you can give him like that 2,300, give him a cross-ride number. But he also came with a buff effect. When this unit is retired by your own card effect, draw a card. So now it's like a filter for yourself to draw something else that you need. Instead of this, you can sack it and draw. I mean, if you're going to lose units, you might as well draw from it. Eradicator Twin Thunder Dragon, Limit Break 4, Counterblast 2, discard 3 ERADs. Again, name restriction. To retire all, including your rear guards, Counterblast 2, discard 3, and retire all your rear guards, including yours. And if 3 or more were retired, this unit gets +2 critical until the end of the turn. So how this doesn't function. This will not function where I want it to go, because I mean, even if say we even retired Tempest and we drew it too late, no, definitely not. So the fact that we still have to discard 3 cards, and if we're gonna put an Eradicator in the front, that's barely a filter, and this is not going to be used, but it could due to its effect. When this unit is retired by your card effect, draw a card, so you can use it for Tempest bolts. Obviously, they made this is budget Tempest, that's budget Tempest, and this is actual Tempest. Because just CB3 to retire everything. This guy's CB2, but discard 3. It's like, Jesus Christo. But at least you clean up the field, right? That's good, I guess, but killing yourself without any extra draws after is going to be a hassle. You might as well just play Armor Break Dragon, but this is like 10 times better than Armor Break Dragon. But it's name restricted, but that doesn't really matter because you can get this effect off with ease, possibly, if you do it right. But yeah, retire everything. But he also came with the effect when this unit's retired, draw a card. So they kind of just gave Tempest that buff, like if you drew multiple copies of him and you want to sack him to draw a card, you can. It just depends on what you're actually killing, what you're sacrificing to get, because you're technically killing possible boosters. I mean, even sacking your own unit like this. I mean, maybe you can use this when you're at 3 damage. I mean, you have them on the field. Maybe your opponent doesn't kill it, and then you just, draw a card. But I don't see that happening. But you will be using counter charges with this. I would say, like, the draw is nice and all. Don't get me wrong. The draw is nice. But if we use counter charges, then this effect can be used twice. Because Narukami has a crap ton of counter chargers. So this effect could be used a second time. As long as you draw your Zuitan and a booster, so you could get off Zuitan. Because this unit will be able to swing without a booster. Just one booster column is all you're going to need. The rest, he's already getting boosted from all the empty columns. So that's good. So yeah, you just need like Zuitan and yeah, pretty much Zuitan or Garuda and you're good to go. You just gotta get that counter charge and you can do the effect again. Would you do this effect early? Not really. I would say it would depend. Like maybe you wanted to clean up your opponent's board because he filled it so fast. Maybe he had like, I guess take Jewel Knights for example. They have Ashley, they prep Tilda. Tilda did the play. You're at 4th damage. You ride this. You clear out the entire board for Jewel Knights. Now they have to refill an entire 5-field board with only 4 cards in their hand possibly. So Tempest Bolt's actually a really good counter pick against Jewel Knights first off because killing everything is really good. Really is. So here's Ignition Dragon, the banner card. When rode upon, Counterblast 1 to have your Vanguard get 10,000 power. Retire 2 of your opponent's rear guards, which we said would be priority to the back row. Then, if your opponent has 1 or less rear guards, counter charge 1. So obviously this depends if your opponent even has a field for this, but yeah. You most likely won't get that counter charge because max your opponents may have like an extra unit. But, that's how it is. See, this is what I do. I don't know why I'm glitching here. This is I don't think I can use this Let's View app anymore because it even glitches me out, and that's awkward for me in general. So I'm getting glitched out. So again, I'm going to look into that. But let's keep the discussion going. Deadly Eradicator OUEI. When... Jesus, was his name always an Eradicator? Or did they name him Eradicator? I forgot. Was this an Eradicator unit? I guess he was. I don't know. I thought he wasn't. I thought he was like a dungaree or something. When your grade 3 Vanguard is placed, put this unit into your soul, retire your opponent's front row. So he kept his freaking effect. He kept his stupid effect. Are you kidding me? Killing a front row is godly. It opens. That's ridiculous. So right when you ride a G3, guess what? Goodbye. Goodbye to whoever unit's over there. Your opponent's open again. This even helps descend it really well, actually. Clean up 2, Vowing clean, Sweet Steve clean. There's so much cleaning with this. This becomes the new staple for ERADs. Because you're retiring without CBing. That's free. Yeah, it's free. Kind of think they kind of made it for Gauntlet too, because it's a free retire, so a free crit. And then you use Cannon Saucer, again, 3 crit. You're good to go. You'd have 3 crits possibly for the 2 turns, or you rewrite another G3, have this in the back, just be able to kill the front row. I don't think your opponent will be able to maintain anything in their front when it's your turn. If you ride a G3, obviously one G2 that they played is gone, and now you have a full board to swing at them. So that's good. During your turn, if you have more rear guards than your opponent, this unit has plus 3,000 power. I forgot to go over that. Ignition is just like Dauntless and Hellfire Dragon. He has to have more. So that's what they revealed. So let's dive on in here with some schematics. This card can be used and possibly abused if you play it right to an extent. Would I run self-damagers? Maybe. I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, if they have a full field and you can do Tempest Bolt, go for it. I mean, clean it up. It's gone. Everything's gone. Tempest Bolt cleans it. Your opponent has to legit make a new board. Tempest Bolt becomes the new scary unit in Zero's format, so you gotta be careful. This guy's weird. But I will say that the extra draw from Tempest Bolt is going to be a nice plussing. So I can appreciate that. But this guy, no. Discarding 3 and getting no plus after the 3 is sucky enough. The only good thing is that when this unit is retired by your card effect, you get a draw card. So Tempest Bolt kills this by some chance, and now you drew a card, you replaced it with something else. So I'm guessing if you needed a G2... I mean, the only thing I see this working, these cards with the draws, is if you're looking for G2s. That's as best I can see it. Or maybe you're looking for a PG. Maybe you need to sack these so you can get a PG. It's kind of like a filter. These cards are filters in their own way, but they have to be killed by you. So, yeah, you're going to have to kill them with Tempest Bolt or... Yeah, pretty much Tempest Bolt is the only one who can do it. So, yeah, you got to look out for that, so... I mean, these units let you draw. This is your techno filter, so I'm guessing the only time you're going to use these effects in general is if you're looking for a PG or an intercept for that following turn. Because in the end, if you clean up your opponent's board and they had a really nice board, I don't know what to tell you. You did everything right. You Garuda'd. Your unit can hit over numbers without a trigger. That's what makes it good. I think that's why they became draw a card, because you're killing a unit to draw a card, but this unit will be at a max 21 possibly to, swing at the Vanguard. So that's good. That's good. Ignition, I think, is I mean, he's going to be good for Vowing Reverse. That's a lot of retiring. That's 4 retires in 1 turn. I mean, and Vowing Reverse only costs like a CB1 with a lock too, and Vowing Reverse actually gets a critical after he break rides this. He can get a critical after Vowing, but that's not the point. The fact that is, Vowing Reverse can clean up your opponent's forward as well and have a little bit more of a crit effect to it. So that's nice as well. So that's something to look forward to with Ignition Dragon. Definitely gives Vowing Reverse more plays, I would say. But the only thing that's going to stop any of this is Wolfang Garmer Liberator. That's pretty much it. It's the only thing stopping these plays from going off. So yeah. The OUEI is definitely interesting. I thought they would be, a little bit strict with this unit, but you're putting in the soul. You are losing a booster, but you are setting yourself up to smack your opponent a lot for the following turn, clearing up their intercept board that they're trying to block from you, and you're just going ham on them. So I don't blame OUEI for that. OUEI's just doing his job, number one, and that's about it. Definitely can run this with Valor in Reverse too. Valor in Reverse is getting pretty much, this is good Valor in Reverse support. OUEI goes off, this, that, you're clearing up front, you're killing up a front row, you break ride, oh my god. You kill 2 front rows and you kill 2 back rows. And you got a crit with that freaking unit. That has to be a joke. But it's not. OUEI's definitely going to be the most sought out staple now. So that's interesting. No one's going to play this unless they're using the Thunderbolt deck. I guess they would look for more of the draw mechanic for the Thunderbolt plays. So that's about it for that part. And Ignition Dragon kept his pretty much his effect that we all knew. Set the counter charge was an added bonus. But to get that effect off is legit. Your opponent didn't have a field. So in the end, like most of your Narukami units will be getting hit. Well, I mean, most of people's units are going to get hit by this effect. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Be good. Stay safe. Tempest Bolt is looking good. And pretty much OUEI here. He's definitely too good. Too good. All right. But we'll see more. I think Jewel Knights is getting revealed tomorrow, so stay tuned for that next update. Peace out. Until next time.